Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I thought today I'd just do a little walk around the house to show you what I have left in the house since a lot of my plants have gone outside. So I thought I would start with the little vine that Stephanie got me. Boy, I've had it for a long time and it got spider mites one time, but it's still growing and I'm pretty proud of that. So that's pretty good because ivies don't do well at my house at all. And then over here I have one of my philodendron Brazils, which is growing like crazy. That thing is just massive. It just does whatever the heck it wants to. And I've had that one for, I don't know, almost 2 years now, I think. And then I have a very sad little spider plant, but she does have a couple babies. And then just some propagations that have rooted now of a golden pothos and some purple wandering Jew, which really needs to go outside in the sun, but it's still in the house. And then I have another golden pothos that I got at Lowe's for $5 on the Save Me rack, which is doing really well now. And then a lemon lime Draxina, which is doing really well. And the lighting is really weird in here. And then another golden pothos, also from Lowe's on the Save Me rack. And it did come with moss poles for both of those. And then this is a faux variegated Monstera. She's about 20 years old. My husband got it at a job site. The guy was going to throw it away, so he brought it to me. Isn't it cool? But yeah, she's really old. Antique. And don't have to water it. That's awesome. And then over here I have my lemon lime pothos, which she is really big too. And there's Max. He wants. There's Max. Hi, Max. And there's one of my Monstera Adansonii, and definitely not getting enough light because they're losing all of their splits. But in this house has not got a lot of light, because if you look at this one, he's losing his splits too, and he's right up against the window. This thing is monstrous. I think I want to transplant it, do something with it, I don't know. Cut it back, something, I don't know. And then back there I have a small philodendron, just the green kind, heart-shaped philodendron. And my orchid, which lives in soil. And she's actually doing really good, look. Got lots of new growth. And blooms somewhere around September, I think. October or something like that. And this is my green prayer plant, and she's doing really good. I had her a little too close to the window, as you can tell, but I moved her back. She's doing fine now. And what else do I have in the living room? And these two. A Marble Queen and a Draxina, which I can't remember the exact name of it. I'm sorry, guys. And then over here I have a Purple Passion, which is doing really well. I need to propagate it because it's getting a little wonky. And I gave my son one, and his is doing really well too. And then that thing is a Cody something, I don't know. I brought it back in. It wasn't doing well outside. It wasn't doing well in the greenhouse. It wasn't doing well nowhere. And out on the porch is my ponytail palm and one of my rubber trees. That one is the strawberries and cream, I believe. I can't swear to that, but I think that's what it is. My Hoya's in here for right now. She needs to go outside. That was my new purchase. It was getting really windy and I didn't have any more place to put it outside, so. And then that was my new golden pothos. I don't know. I almost think that's a different variety, you guys, where it has these huge leaves, but I was told it's just a regular pothos, but I don't know. And it's got these monster aerial roots. But I need to put her on a totem sometime this week. All right, I think that's all in the living room. I don't have much in the kitchen except for some propagations I got going on. And over here, this is the experiment I did. He's actually growing. And this is just some cuttings off of a Cebu Blue. And this is one of my Florida Beauty Dracaenas. And then there's my other one. And I have a couple cuttings rooting from Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie. My little tree cuttings died, Stephanie. I'm sorry, they just died. And this is a Menjul pothos, which is actually starting to trail now. I've had it for, I don't know, 5 months probably. Maybe not that long. 4 or 5 months. She's doing okay. And then back in the corner, I have one of my Syngoniums. I think that's the white butterfly. And then some little cuttings. And some of those were from one of my subscribers, and I can't remember which one, and I apologize, but they are rooting and growing, little babies. And sorry for the little mess back there. We had an incident with that plant. And then my Dracaenas, the Dorados, and a well-finned Sansevieria, and then my lace ferns in here, but I'll take it outside. It don't need to be in here. So that's all that's in the kitchen. Well, I have very few plants in my bedroom. This is the Siam Aglaonema, and I've had that one for about, I'd say a good 1.5 years now. She's growing great. I did a repot on her a while back, and she's doing fine. She's got lots of new growth. And then over here, I have some more of the well-finned Sansevieria. And then I have one of my Scindapsus pictus. I think this one is the silver pothos. And you can tell it got sunburned. So that's why she's in here now. But she's growing beautifully. And I was really worried because when they grow, their little leaves are just so tiny. But I've noticed as it ages, they do get larger. I was thinking, well, I guess I just got to cut it back. I'm not sure. But I've noticed that the leaves do get larger as it ages. So that's all of them in the bedroom. Okay, guys. Now, in my office, I have this pothos, this golden pothos I have had for like, golly, maybe 12 years now. And there she goes. Now, see where it's dead up there? Forgot to turn off the heater. Our heat comes through the ceiling, and yeah, it cooked that little line. I'm going to go ahead and propagate that off because the end of it here is still fine. Oops, sorry about the light. But yeah, she's traveling. And then I have some more Aglaonema in this room. And then this is the Scindapsus pictus exotica because it has the big leaves. And then I think this is a Ficus Benjamin. I'm not sure, but this is who we call Little Scotty. Look, how cute. He has a tinkle. He has a tinkler. So funny. And then I got just some propagation cuttings up there, and then a split leaf philodendron, which he died completely back. I bought it from Lowe's, and he died completely back, and now he's growing back, and he likes it under the light, so that's where he's living. And then I have some more Aglaonemas. And my little Phil, I left him out in the sun. Look what happened. Don't do that. And then, the lighting is bad. And then there's my terrarium, which this lighting stinks, and it's all fogged up because it's early morning. It's like 9 o'clock, I think, 8:30. And this is a Pearls and Jade, which has had a rough life. Yeah, it was an accident. I'm going to trim all that off and start a new plant. And then I have some Sansevieria, the starfish, and I'm not positive, but I think that's the moon glow or moonshine. I don't know. He kind of just hangs out. I don't know. And then there's some cylindricals, Sansevieria, and then another Scindapsus pictus exotica. And I got him on that little dude. He's actually starting to climb it now, so yay. And then in the corner I have my ZZ and one of my little fiddle leaf figs. So if I back up, down here I have my new fiddle leaf fig, and I'm going to put him over in the corner. I just haven't rearranged this room because I moved my computer out of here, so now it's a plant room and no longer my office. And then there's my new Audrey, which she has 3 new leaves, you guys. I'm so excited. And then back in the window, I have a Hoya Wetty Eye. And that is half of one of the giveaways I did. So the other half went for the giveaway. And then another Minjewel. And then I have a little crowded in here. And then I have a Hoya Crimson Queen back there, and she's got real deep red leaves coming in. Look how beautiful that is. And then a Blue Star Fern, and what we thought is a Monstera variegated may actually be a White Knight. I'm not sure. I got to take it and have it looked at. And then one of my prayer plants, which is doing okay. He got a new leaf finally. Yay. Or not a prayer plant. I'm sorry, guys. A calathea. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. It's kind of rough. And then here are my orbifolias, which are starting to come out of their little weirdness. He's actually got a new leaf, and this one's got a few new leaves coming in. Just keep them watered. Not a lot of water all at once. Just make sure they're watered good, and then just keep them moist. That's the only help I can give you on them, because they are hard to take care of. And then, of course, my cissus vine, which I put on this little coat rack to let it live for the rest of its life. Because once they start growing, you don't really want to move them, because they have like the little, these little dudes, once they attach, that's really rough on the plant if you have to take them off, because they don't do well after that. See, they start curling up and dying off. But hopefully she'll do well. And then my peperomia is in here, which all these are going to go back outside. And the variegated lipstick plants do need to go outside onto the back porch. And then under there I have my crocodile fern and a bird's nest fern. Now the crocodile fern was a little finicky at first, but as long as I keep him moist, not over wet, and do not let him dry out, he seemed to be doing okay. Now, this one is a Spendaxis pictus, but this one is the silvery Ann. See how much silver is in it? I love this plant. And she's grown long too. But yeah, this one's the silvery Ann. You have the exotica, and then a regular one. And then, I think it's called the silver pothos. But then I did read that there was a couple more, so, there you go, guys. And then back here, I have just the regular Spendaxis pictus. And check her out. I got her over that. I was afraid the table light would burn it, but she seems to be doing fine like that. But I got her over that towel rack. It's funny. And she is just growing like crazy. I almost propagated it a while back, and then I was like, nah, I think I'll just do it like this, see how it... And if it started to die off, then I was going to just propagate it. And then I have another marble queen in the corner, crawling the walls. Not a marble queen, darn it, Linda. Golden pothos. And up here I have just a regular heart-shaped philodendron, which is getting big. A marble queen pothos down there. This one is the pearls and jade, which has got a good trail on it now. These seem to me take a long time to grow. And this one is my Enjoy, which definitely needs more light. My lighting in our house stinks. I don't even know how half these plants stay alive. I really don't. And then this is one of my neon philodendrons, which is growing good too. But yeah, like I said, the smaller leaves, they come out sometimes pretty small, but they actually do grow a little larger after a while, so I was kind of concerned about that. I need to transplant those. And then I have my Ripsalis that I have not killed, y'all. Thumbs up for me not killing a Ripsalis. And he likes it in here. It's supposed to be low light, but I got him directly in that window. I do have a huge tree outside, and it blocks a lot of sun during the day. It never used to, but it does now. And then I have the DS70, which seems to be doing okay. And then another neon philodendron in the window, which is doing great. Okay, let's see, who did I forget? Okay. And last but not least are my Calathea rattlesnakes, which are doing great. Now this guy has been in his nursery pot, I'm not lying, you guys, for like 7 months. Look how good he's doing. I need to take him out of there. He hasn't broke bottom yet though, so I just assume he's doing okay. But yeah, he puts out new leaves, I mean, like every week. He is just so pretty. Okay, and then last but not least was my this Aglaonema. Oh, I lied. I still got one more plant. I love this plant. This is probably one of my favorites. And Aglaonemas, if I was to tell somebody to go that has no plants to go get a plant, it would definitely be an Aglaonema. They're easy to take care of. And then, light all the way. And then one of my Cebu Blues. This is the one that fell off and hit me in the head and about killed me. That's why the back side of it's kind of gone. But yeah, that hurt. Not kidding. I still feel the pain from that one. I think that's all, guys. Yeah, I do have a couple cuttings, but oh, well, no. Hang on. I lied. Got this side of the room. All right, and this is some of my arrowheads. I think this one is the Berry Illusion. which this one's a berry illusion. And then I have my chocolate aglaonema, which I love. This is an upright philodendron. It's not the moonlight. It's called, or moonshine, whatever. This one's called upright. It actually grows upward. And the other one kind of, I don't know. This one's supposed to grow upward. That's what I was told. But it's doing really well. And of course I have another aglaonema. And a snake plant back there. This is the bird's nest snake plant. And I brought in my white fusion from the greenhouse. It was getting way too hot out there for that one. But I did notice she's putting on new growth. Well, I promise it's under there. Yeah, something is eating it. I thought I'd better bring her in. Excuse me. But yeah, keeps putting out new growth though. So, is that everybody? I think so. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. I just wanted to give you a little tour of what I have left in the house. And yeah, that's one thing I have been thinking about ever since it started to become summer. I'm already starting to think about winter. Where are you going to put all this stuff, you know? So that's why I took the computer out of this room. I'm going to just rearrange it to make it just simply nothing but a plant room. So, and at this house, we cannot put anything in the ceilings because that's where our heat comes from. So it's always an issue where if you have hanging plants, where to hang them and all that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. But I just want to say hi to you guys and thank you everybody for being loyal subscribers. And I got a couple of fun videos getting ready to come up. It'll probably be next week. Oh wow, I forgot this area over here, y'all. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get back there. I don't know what I was thinking. I have a starfish over there, and then I have one of those tenanthes, prayer plants. That's what I call it. And then let me get back over here. I have this variegated neon pothos. Isn't that cool? I guess that's what it is. Or it's a neon marble, neon golden pothos. I don't know. Then I have a variegated prayer plant, which actually has finally given me a new leaf. Or trying to. And then in the back, I just have another neon pothos. And then up here, of course, my new Pelia pepermoroides, which I hope to goodness I do not kill. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Got schoolwork. I love y'all. Happy growing.